I'll send you the link.
Da, 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 da.
Did you just mess up the Me Channel song?
No, I just stopped.
How'd you mess it up?
I don't know, I stopped. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Part 4. Why?
It's a McMuffin.
No, you did not set that as your profile picture.
I mean, it's better than Kay Connor. Yeah. Alright. Oh, it says I have music. That's the title song. Guessing that means When We Met Sayori. That's the poem song. That's like the talking song. I don't even know. That's when Sayori and Natsuki and Yuri were fighting. That's like the nice time. I don't even know. Why do they look so good? These songs are good. I'm gonna listen to them a different time. Oh, wait, I can keep them on. Alright, bet. Alright, so I'm probably gonna put on Candy Hearts.
Huh?
I don't know which one to do. Alright, I'll just keep that on. Alright. Okay, back to my complete misery. You ready, Cam?
Hello. I'm on the call. Huh? Bye. Okay.
Cats.
Okay. Huh?
Alright, let's try to...
Could y'all leave? Sophie, can you leave?
Oop. Should be working. I think it's working. Hello? Okay. Let's try that. Is it working? I think it is. I could hear Sophie in the background. Alright, Camilla needs a minute, so, you know, just gonna wait. If, like, from future Camilla is watching this, then I'm waiting for you now. Thanks. Hmm.
Hello, Ducky.
Hi again.
Alright. Let me just join the stream again.
Alright, tell me if you can hear me this time.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna mute.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, cool. Alright, you ready?
I can hear you, but it's like super low.
It's a low. I can try upping it. I don't know if my sister broke my mic or something.
It's a good possibility.
Yeah, she probably did. Alright, is that better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright, cool. I guess we're gonna have to stick with this because I think Brianna broke my mic. So we're just gonna try it. Or I could just like, hold on. Okay. Hey, we're gonna stick with this, if that didn't work. I mean, it probably doesn't even matter since you've already known the whole game anyways.
You can start, Duffy.
Okay. Okay, everyone.
Not true.
You know most of the game. We're all done reading about each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if anyone can sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival?
Not true.
Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with these last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? You won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but doesn't that tell us But doesn't that tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event? But that doesn't tell us. Sorry. Sorry, I thought you already heard about it. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's been, oh my god, I can't read today. Well, any day. Sayori's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
She really gonna make a fool of everybody.
Sayori's been coloring all the posters. Sayori, who's been coloring all the posters, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. Why no? It's just a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, say it. Oh my god, I forgot my voice for Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud in front of a whole group of people. I guess I overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better it will be to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being more intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Oh, Jesus. That's right. And it's those reasons... Oh, I sound like Yuri. And it's those yeah, that's a voice cock. Okay, hold on. I need to find out my voice for Monica again. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them with the same feelings that you brought...
It's funny how you're mixing up all the voices.
I know, I'm doing so bad. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Oh, crap. I like made the same voice for Natsuki and Sayori, I'm pretty sure. Dang it. At first it was like a British voice for Sayori, but now it's random. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances.
Remember Natsuki's supposed to sound like a child, so Yuri's supposed to sound sweet and like innocent.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. Is it like, what was the last thing she said? Hold on. Yeah.
Mix it with like Natsuki's and Yuri's voice, I would say.
Like, it's a deep voice and a high-pitched voice then. It's like a... Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. That works. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. No, that sounds a lot like Natsuki, so... I don't know. I'll just go with it.
Something like that, I would say.
Your detectable glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's great. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be a death of me. God, why do I keep saying that? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my god, what am I doing? You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Shut up. I want each of you to choose a poem of your own. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do in front of strangers? Oh no, oh no. I don't know what I'm doing anymore still. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. I don't know why I said it like that. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her reflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes tied on Monica. Cheerio looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation? I guess so. Recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. I should have said it more of an amazing voice. I need to stop commenting on my voices. Okay. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri...
Yeah, that's my girl.
Yuri anxiously glances in front at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just moments ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of her lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens to Yuri when she gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables and fear. Okay, I need to get my eyes straight because I'm turning it to you and I can't see anything. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables and a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered of even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest, runs back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, in front of a mirror, or in your head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels as if her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read it on this paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I already knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Josh liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. That might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing doing in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make sure you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? That made me go before Josh. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well Josh lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Wow. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with whatever for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making it feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, I had to put some energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Guess that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly... How do you say that? Okay, hold on. Begrudgingly. Jesus. Gets out of his seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting?
I'm so glad that you know your own language.
I know, right? I'm better at Spanish, don't judge me. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reading the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little.
That's so fake.
No, it's not. Shut up. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has rhyme and rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, now was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh, well. Do you always feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever faith I want in front of other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Nazi. I think it would work the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're up on in all of this effort to the club. Makes me really happy. What is this position though? I mean, okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning for tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this.
Oh my
I can do
goodness,
this.
I'm only getting the juicy stuff. It's not right about home.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll try to do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. There you go, Sayori. Yep. Look at you two, always going home like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Josh, you don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's been a little bit more quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words.
Please, I don't want to do that part so soon.
Cam, be quiet. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, oh my god! Okay, you're gonna want me to say Yuri, but I want to say Sayori.
Say Sayori, please. Okay, I kind of like Sayori more.
Oh, I see. You've changed. Alright, Sayori. Sayori. Do you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see you in the club every day. Besides, you seem to be really like... You seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. So silly Josh. Think about me too much sometimes. Yuri went to Zeri if she wanted to, so... Sorry, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation shows off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sarah to care about so much. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Okay. That was interesting. I liked it. Alright, now we gotta write a poem.
Let's do green.
grief. Nice, Sayori.
Infinity?
Infinity?
Or Masquerade?
That's massacre. Hey, I'll do infinite. Infinite.
I'm so good.
Alright, next.
A promise.
Promise. Where's that? There it is. Sayori. Are you aiming for Sayori this time? Wow, you really had a change of heart.
Huh? I know. I wonder why.
Cam, that's mean. You shouldn't just go for someone just because they might die. Cry.
A rain cloud.
What was it? Oh, rain cloud. Oh, rain cloud. Wow.
Either memories or sensation.
Wait, so we're going for Sayori now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I got this one. Let's do...
What team Sayori now?
Let's...
Sorry, Yuri.
Let's do anxiety. Oh, what's that? That's Yuri? Okay. Let's do... childhood. And we can do raindrops. How was that Yuri? We'll do... this one? Dang it. Summer? Natsuki.
I feel like the sun was Yuri.
We could do... wonderful. I'm thinking extraordinary. Let's do extreme. Really? Okay.
Extraordinary is Sayori.
We'll do music. Nice. Not vertigo. Sweet might be... We'll do together. Then we could do... Is this Sayori or Yuri? Sayori, depression. Jesus. Oh, that's making me worried now. Okay. Okay, we'll do hope. Then we'll do calm. Then we'll do happiness.
Yeah, it does. Kind of makes me wonder.
This hurts my soul. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, it might not be determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for
I'm
you.
not gonna lie, I'm very suspicious of Monica, and I haven't even viewed the ending, so don't even target me.
You're what about Monica?
I'm suspicious of her, like...
Oh yeah, we were last time.
I'm not sure about that woman.
Yeah, no, that's scary. And I'm super happy you were all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. But I'm not talking about our part of the festival. The whole... Jesus. But the whole day of school where we get to play and eat. Oh god, delicious food. Excuse me, jeez. I've had a bit too much Sprite. You sound a bit like Cheerio all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? I didn't say you didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Does Ika mean squid? In like Japanese, I'm guessing. Probably. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Or is it Monica? Is that how she said it? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It was on text.
Yeah, I feel like.
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh my god, that's what I just said. It makes no sense in translation from the text. Okay, yeah, I'm suspicious of Monica. That's scary. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own events for now, okay? Fine. Your reflections aren't really as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry way too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sorry shows me a big smile. Aw. Don't let me distract you from everyone else. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. Ugh, why'd you leave? But the conversation has already dispersed.
Sayori reminds me of somebody.
Yeah, I know.
He was right there.
But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's not noticing anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must spend a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Josh, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems downcast lately. Oh, you think so? I can't really say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room to Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Josh. You certainly know her a lot more than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about the things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to see if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems to want to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's having a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying the one thing that may be on your mind is you, Josh. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Oh, I skipped that. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an X-ray was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has been. You're so funny, Josh. Oh, why, thank you. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? I see too much. I'm sorry. What do I do now? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she says to forget about it, but I already know it that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit down to myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do that when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this oh my god. How much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from... What is this face? Okay, that's just creepy. She's a stalker. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand from my desk and sit in the one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your own thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's just something I do a lot. So, it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. That's not really big of a deal. I just was feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit off today, but when I ask her about it, she doesn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Josh, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath the plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on the inside. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel the same concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Sayori suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves.
What's that?
And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover your feelings may uncover feelings you weren't aware that were in you. That is... I think that. Are you losing solitary? Oh. She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. Okay, everyone. Jesus. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the clubroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's very nice, Josh. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just so tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I just want to see smiles on your face. Alright. Hey, Josh. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your own poems, like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one that likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. One sec. Okay. Wi-Fi issues, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. But I don't know if you're good. Yeah, I think you are. Okay. I know sometimes you have to put up with me. And I have to put up with you sometimes. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. My Wi-Fi is being terrible right now, so I'm sorry if the stream is messing up. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Josh, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. Oh, this is so sad. Dang it. Okay. One sec. Cameron texted you. Cam? Camilla. One sec. Okay. Oh no, it's doing the same thing. Oh, Kamel's Wi-Fi is being absolutely terrible.
Hello?
Wi-Fi check?
Yes. But I'm going to start it again because like it was not working at all.
Alright, tell me when you're back on stream then.
Alright, so what happened?
We're having a sad moment with Sayori. I'll read it back to you when you're back on.
Alright, I'm on.
Alright, I'll mute. Alright, so... Alright. I'll start from when I was talking to Sayori. Of course I do, but that doesn't mean I don't need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to put up with me sometimes, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have like a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. So sometimes... Oh. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Josh? I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I'm gonna try in the room to make sure nobody knows this. Sayori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Josh. It's just a little rain cloud. Holy crap. Dude, I'm not even... Okay. Sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles forever, everyone. Okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Ooh. Wow, this is relatable.
Let's do Yuri.
Alright, sure. Hold on, Josh. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's been a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little bit awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing the writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid writing this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Wow, this guy's a major simp. Well, apparently I'm a major simp in this game, but so... It's been fun getting to know everyone in the writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Josh? Huh? Well, you know how I like to say writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't really matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important in exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Yeah? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry, I thought I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel million of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expose of bliss. But breathe gray, sullen clouds on an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet.
Good job. So proud of you.
I know, thank you. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at the foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, its outcome is the same. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate bounding line, tempted by the foaming? I think? Foamy? Tempted by the foamy tendrils. Oh my god, tendrils. I suck at reading script, or cursive, sorry. Turn back, and I bend my piece. Tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I bend my piece to a road at this shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing style or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for hearing. Alright, we'll do Natsuki next. Because Monica's always gonna be last. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyways. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm also just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm always trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you just ended up scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I had to put up with you. Get. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you off anyway. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Oh, maybe it was fun to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should have really just washed my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like it's nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over these years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with a brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that watches you worry away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought you had left long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts into a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worry away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That was nice. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write.
This poem a lot. Like, damn.
You like that one? I hate this delay.
Yeah, I like that one.
I feel like you're reading a book while doing this, but that's fine. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write a nice message for this one. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Oh, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Oops. Oh, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder. Hi Josh. Have you thought Have you thought about what to write to submit for the poem festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other ones you write. You two are like the dynamic duo. It's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit more time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are some interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, it's not anything like that. It's just that you're a completely scary supervillain. I'm just getting used to being here, is all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. And all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceased to blow. I fall. And I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry yellow expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we only seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me away, back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are not the sort of thing that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so I wrote about that. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have really anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Oh, nah, she just called us two-dimensional. Okay, buddy. She's literally two-dimensional. That's whatever. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot more easier. Because instead of telling you if your writing is good or okay or bad, don't want to focus on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. God, I suck at speaking. I think it's just because I'm using voices. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. it's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when dressing in the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Staggering there is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori does help lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show us some decency. Oh, come on! She wasn't feeling too well and she went home early. Is that so? Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to go home with her, not to go home with her, you pick the time when she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's been kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the preparation, so... Wow. You really just like dismiss Sayori like that? That's so mean. Okay. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the preparations, so let's decide where everyone will begin this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right.
Bro, they don't really worry about Sayori that much.
I know, it's so mean. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them, and different flavors. So you can handle that by yourself, Natsuki. Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm gonna be doing printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri? Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Wow! No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's panting too? Jeez. I can't even tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case, but I can also be a leader on my own. Then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri? You have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere.
Okay.
Atmosphere? About that, Oh. Alright. Gonna stop the stream here, probably. Yeah, okay. We're gonna stop stream here, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna overwrite the first save. Can I not overwrite the first save? Oh, that was an autosave. Okay, that's why. Okay. Alright, and we are going to exit the DLC. Alright, well, goodbye to any future people that are watching. Ooh, there are more stuff to explore too, like pictures and side stories. Okay, we're probably gonna do side stories like after the whole game. And yeah, okay. Bye to any future people.